Welcome to my channel Maths Pursuit. Today we will look into the questions from the chapter called Polynomials. Hello friends, may I request you to please click on the subscribe button below this video. The given question is find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomials and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. And the given quadratic polynomial is 6x to the power 2 minus 3 minus 7x. So guys, we need to find out the zeros of this polynomial as well as we need to find out the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. So let us see how we are solving this one. The question has given us this equation. Which equation? The question has given us this equation where it has written 6x to the power 2 minus 3 minus 7x. This is what being given in the question. And we need to find out the zeros of this quadratic polynomial. So let 6x to the power 2 minus 3 minus 7x is equal to 0. So this is what we assumed. We assumed that 6x to the power 2 minus 3 minus 7x is equal to 0. Now in the second step, I am going to rearrange this equation. As per the factors of the x, just I am going to rearrange this equation. So if I rearrange this equation, I will get 6x to the power 2. As per the depending upon the power, just I am rearranging. 6x to the power 2 minus 7x minus 3 is equal to 0. You could see here the x power is 2 and here the x power is 1 and now it is 0 is in the constant term. So accordingly to the power of the equation, just I am rearranging the equation. Now after rearranging the equation, we need to solve this quadratic equation. We need to find two values for x. So how to do that? Here a is equal to 6. B is equal to minus 7 and C is equal to minus 3. Hope guys we very well know how to solve a quadratic equation. So I am not going to tell in more detail about how we are going to solve this quadratic equation, but I am just touch basing the way we need to solve a quadratic equation. Here we got A is equal to 6, B is equal to minus 7 and C is equal to minus 3. Or I can write here AC is equal to 6 into minus 3, that is equal to minus 18. AC is equal to 6 into minus 3, that is equal to minus 18. And here we have B is equal to, minus 7. Now guys, we have B is equal to minus 7 and we have AC is equal to minus 18. So we need to segregate this minus 7 in such a way so that if we add we will get minus 7 and if we multiply we will get this AC, that is minus 18. So let's see how or in what way we are going to segregate this B. So if I write minus 7 as minus 9 and 2, and if I add, you could see that I am getting, what I am getting, minus 7. If I add, I am getting minus 7. You could see that if I am adding this minus 9 plus 2, I am getting minus 7, and if you see, if I am multiplying these two, I am getting minus 18. This is what the rule says. Now I am going to accordingly segregate minus 7 as one as minus 7x, in fact as minus 9x plus 2x. So I can write the above equation as 6x to the power 2 minus 9x plus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. You could see that this particular equation, if I solve, I am getting also minus 7x. This is what we have here. Now after solving this, after segregating the value of the middle term, we got minus 9x plus 2x. Now let us find out the common things from here, and now let us solve this equation. Here we have 6x to the power 2 minus 9x. If I take 3x as a common, I can write 2x, because 3x into 2x is 6x to the power 2 minus, if I take 3x as a common, I can easily write another 3 here. So you could see that if I multiply 3x with 2x, I am getting 6x to the power 2, and if I multiply 3x with minus 3, I am getting minus 9x. Now these 2x minus 3, I am going to write 2x minus 3 as it is without thinking much, and that is equal to 0. Now here it is 2x minus 3. So we required plus 2x and minus 3. That means I need to just multiply plus 1. If I multiply 1 with 2x, we will get 2x, this figure. If I multiply 1 with minus 3, we will get this figure, minus 3. So this is what our condition satisfies. Now here you could see that 2x minus 3 and 2x minus 3. From this equation 2x minus 3 and from this equation 2x minus 3 is common. So now again let me take out 2x minus 3 as a common. If I take out 2x minus 3 as the common, I am left with 3x plus 1. So I can write 2x minus 3 into 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. Hope guys, till here we are very clear. So what we got? We got 2x minus 3 and into 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. Or I can write, what I can write? Or I can write 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 and 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. Just I'm segregating here into two parts. One is 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 and 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. Hope guys till here we are very clear. Or I can write, what I can write? Or I can write 2x is equal to 3 and 3x is equal to minus 1. Guys, just moving minus 3 from left side to the right side. So we got 2x is equal to 3. And here again 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. Moving plus 1 to the right side, we got minus 1. Or I can write, what I can write? Or I can write x is equal to 3 upon 2. And here x is equal to minus 1 upon 3. So guys, these are the two values of x we got. So what we got? These are the two values of x we got. One is 3 upon 2 and the other one is minus 1 upon 3. So we can write our concluding answer. We can write our concluding answer saying that, what we can write? We can write our concluding answer saying that, so the given equation, which equation? The original equation, the given equation 6x to the power 2 minus 3 minus 7x is 0 when x is equal to 3 upon 2 or x is equal to minus 1 upon 3. Hope guys you understood till here. Hope guys we are very clear till here. Now after finding out the zeros of the given polynomial or zeros of the given quadratic polynomial, now let us move ahead to verify the relationship. Now let us move ahead to verify the relationship. So guys, we are moving now to verify the relationship. So let's see what we are doing here and how we are verifying the relationship. Now guys, let us now look here. How we are going to verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. This is guys, again this is also very easy. So let us first verify the relationship of sum of zeros and then we will come back to the product of zeros. So we know that, what we know? We know that sum of zeros is equal to minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of x to the power 2. Guys, this is what? This is a formula. We know, or even if we do not know, let us try to remember this one. Sum of zeros is equal to minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of x to the power 2. And now let me term this one as left hand side and this one as right hand side of this equation, so that we will prove that left hand side is equal to right hand side. Now let me rewrite the equation here, given quadratic equation here, so that it would be easy for us to do this part of the thing. So we have 6x to the power 2 minus 7x minus 3. This is the rearranged form of the given quadratic equation. What we have? We have 6x to the power 2 minus 7x minus 3. Now, or I can write here sum of zeros. We got, if you look here, we got two values of zeros. One is 3 by 2 and the other one is minus 1 by 3. So sum of zeros means 3 upon 2 plus minus 1 upon 3. That means we are adding the zeros of the values that we got is equal to minus coefficient of x. Here coefficient of x is minus 7. So I can write minus 7 upon coefficient of x to the power 2. Here coefficient of x to the power 2 is 6. So I can write 6. Or I can write, what I can write? Or I can write or I can write 3 upon 2 minus 1 upon 3 is equal to 7 upon 6, because this minus and this minus, it became plus 7. So we got 3 upon 2 minus 1 upon 3 is equal to 7 upon 6. Or solving this one, taking LCM as 6, I can write here 9 minus 2 upon 6 is equal to 7 upon 6. Or I can write, what I can write, or 7 upon 6 is equal to 7 upon 6. Therefore, left hand side is equal to right hand side. So this is verified. For the case of sum of zeros, we verified that the left hand side of the equation is equal to right hand side of the equation. Now let us just highlight this one so that it would be easy for the examiner to understand. After verifying the sum of zeros, let us now verify the product of zeros. So we know that for product of zeros, there is again a formula. We know that product of zeros is equal to constant term upon coefficient of x to the power 2. And let me again rewrite the given quadratic equation, which is 6x to the power 2 minus 7x minus 3. So guys, here we have 6x to the power 2 minus 7x minus 3. This minus 3 is the constant term and this 6 is the coefficient of x to the power 2. So I can write, or product of zeros, we got, if you look here above, we got the two values of x. If you look here to the rounded, the oval shaped or the highlighted here, you could see that one value of x is 3 upon 2 and the other value of x is minus 1 by 3. These are the two values for 0. These are the two zeros of the given equation. So we need to multiply this thing. One is 3 upon 2 minus 1 upon 3. These two things we are going to multiply. So that is the product of the zeros. So what is the product of the zeros here? Here is 1 is 3 upon 2. 1 is 3 upon 2 into minus 1 upon 3 is equal to constant term. As I told you, constant term here is 3. So I am considering minus 3 because that is minus 3 upon coefficient of x to the power 2, that is 6. So I am writing 6 here. Or I can write, if I multiply, I will get minus 3 upon 6 is equal to minus 3 upon 6. This one is also now verified. How? We got left hand side. What we got? We got left hand side is equal to right hand side. So let me write it down in this way. Therefore, left hand side is equal to right hand side. So this one is also verified. We can put our stamp saying that this one is also verified, and we can highlight to attract the attention of the examiner. So this is what I am highlighting it now, guys. So hope guys, till here we are very clear and we understood what we did in solving this equation. But still, if you have any questions or doubts, please reach out to me in the comment section of this video. Definitely I will get back to you once I see your comments. Guys, if you really like my videos, please subscribe. If you really like my videos, I would request you to kindly subscribe and also let your friends know. This will motivate me to create similar videos in the future. Thank you. Bye.